Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm excited because I'm reacting to Olivia Rodrigo's second album titled Guts. And I'm looking forward to it. I feel like it's been such a long time since Sour, but Sour was such a huge album that there's been a good amount of time in between releases. I've reacted to both of the songs already that were pre-released, Vampire and Bad Idea Right. Both are great. I love Vampire. I think it's super good. Bad Idea Right is very fun. I've only listened to it really a few times since the initial action, so I'm looking forward to listening to it again along with the rest of the album. But I'm gonna go ahead and get started because I'm excited to jump in. Before I start, I wanted to say thank you guys for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you want to see more reactions from me. I apologize that I've been so absent, but there hasn't really been like new music that I've been interested in lately, to be honest. So I've been taking it pretty chill with the reactions. So anyways, we are starting off strong with a song track that has a bad word in the title. All American. That's so bad. Okay, let's listen. I wonder if this is gonna be like brutal, like abrupt, or you know what I mean?
I am light as a feather and as stiff as a board.
It's totally different than brutal.
I pay attention to things that most people ignore.
Oh.
And I'm alright with the movies that make jokes about senseless cruelty, that's for sure.
Her voice sounds so different.
And I
need to pause it. That was not what I was expecting, to be honest. I like it so far. It feels very like old school rock. Like rock, baby. Like this feels like a Beatles song. Oh, nice transition there. Very interesting start to the song, or to the album. I really liked it. I think she sounded great. I like that she's doing something that sounds so different from what she's done in the past. She's done like the pop punk, but like this felt, I don't know, it did feel like Avril Lavigne vibes, but like it felt more like rock than like actual, like, I don't know. I really liked it. We're gonna move on to Bad Idea Right, which I've heard before. Still a banger.
It's a bad idea, right? Sing it tonight. It's a bad idea, right? Sing it tonight. Fuck it, it's fine. Yes, I know that he's my expert. Can't you keep worrying? I only see him as a friend. Biggest lie I ever said.
Also, this just reminded me because it shows the writers at the end on Apple Music, and it's by Dan and Olivia for this track. But the first track was completely self-written, which I noticed, but I forgot to say. Something about my camera's bothering me, so hold on. Right, my camera looks dark, but it's whatever. We're moving on to Vampire, which I have already heard and I really like.
I
that was Vampire. It's great. We're moving on down to Lacy, it's called. These lyrics are really small.
Lacy, oh Lacy, skin like puff pastry. Aren't you the sweetest thing on this side of hell? Tell you that I'm not doing well.
Something about this melody sounds really familiar.
Ooh, I care, like perfume that you wear. I linger all the time, watching it in plain sight. Ooh, I try, but it takes over my life. Smart, sexy, lacy, I'm losing it lately. I feel your compliments like bullets on skin.
Sounds something like Harry Styles. I don't know what song it is I'm thinking of exactly.
Dazzling starlit bars.
Does anyone know what I mean by the Harry Styles, like something about the melody or something? I don't know, maybe I'm actually going crazy.
Ooh, I care, like ribbons in your hair. My stomach's all in knots, like you're made of angel dust.
I feel like this is about, I feel like this is the similar vibe to the song Heather by Conan Gray. Like, she's singing about the girl that the guy she likes is with. I don't know if that made any sense, but...
Lacy, oh Lacy, it's like you're out to
maybe this is like a Conan Gray vibe that I'm thinking of.
get me. You poison every little thing that I do. Lacy, oh Lacy, I just loathe you lately, and I despise my jealous eyes and how hard they fell for you. Yeah, I despise my rotten mind and how much it worships you.
Interesting track. Couldn't tell you what it's about because the end made me a little confused. But I think just polyester. Maybe it's Heather that I'm thinking of. Like, could that be sampled on this song? I'm not sure. If you hear some kind of similarity between either Harry Styles or Conan Gray, let me know. Great. I loved the way that sounded. She sounded so different and so good at the same time. So I'm down with it. Cool track. Lacy. I liked the way her voice is like, I just picture like some crawling happening within her voice. I don't know if that made any sense. All right, we're moving on to A Ballad of a Homeschooled Girl, which is crazy that we're seeing some homeschool representation in media. I was homeschooled my entire life, so. I forgot what this song was called for a second, and just reading like it's social suicide and, or sorry, like reading the word weird and like each time I step aside it's social suicide with the context of homeschooled is just really funny because, I don't know, being homeschooled is weird in a good way. My food delivery just arrived, so I might have to take a quick break.
Wrong time start with the wrong guy. Showed you how to start a conversation on the website. Talked to the top guy, swore I was his type. Guess that he was making out with boys at the bar. Everything I do is tragic. Every guy I like is gay. The morning after I pay. Oh, what did you say?
I'm fine, but don't let me out at night. All right, this is funny. Interesting take on being homeschooled, because I think a lot of people who are homeschooled probably feel this way. I never really like had the super social awkwardness of being homeschooled, but like, what does she say here? I'm shocked I'm still alive at social suicide. Thought your mom was your wife, called you the wrong name twice. Can't think of a third line. It's really funny. The whole song is basically just like not knowing how to function in society, which of course I didn't need to tell you. She says it's social suicide about 1,000,000 times, which is like a really funny and relatable topic, even if you're not homeschooled. I also like that she didn't mention, I don't think she talked about being homeschooled at all in this at all. Just like these awkward encounters with people that she totally like misread or, yeah, I don't know. Great. I love the title with the context of the song. I think it's funny. We're moving on to making the bed. I gotta go grab my food delivery.
So I got it, did it so it's done. Another thing I ruined, I used to do for fun. Another piece of plastic, could just throw away. Another conversation with nothing good to say at this time. But sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am. Getting drunk at a club with my favorite friends. Push away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so tired. But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets up. Can't swerve off the road. Put some words 'cause my life feels so out of control.
Has anyone else had that feeling where you like picture your car brakes going out, or like you're not being able to stop? I've thought about that a lot. So I guess it means that life feels so out of control. Raise your hand if you agree. Put a finger down.
I tell someone I love them just as a distraction. They tell me that they love me. Like, would I imagine? But sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am. Getting drunk at a club with my favorite friends. Push away all the people who know me the best. But it's me who's been making the bed. I'm so. But it's me who's been making the bed. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets up. Sometimes I feel like I don't wanna be where I am. Me who's been making the bed. Pull the sheets over my head.
Interesting. I feel like making the bed is supposed to be some kind of metaphor for something, or like an expression, but for some reason I can't think of what the expression means. But it's me who's making the bed. Like I'm the one that has, it's my bed, I'm gonna sleep in it. Wait. I can't understand what the it's me who's been making the bed means. Like it's my bed, it's my body. Like if I'm gonna go crazy, like it's me that's making those decisions kind of thing. I'm not really quite sure, to be honest, right now. I feel brain dead. Also, it's so dark in my apartment that it looks like I have a purple face. So it kind of fits the theme of the album. I'm gonna eat a few fries, so I'm listening. Next song is called Logical. Ballad? Please be a ballad.
For you, hear all the rumors lately that you always deny. Water falls from the February sky, but now the current's stronger. No, I couldn't get out if I tried, but you convinced me, baby, it was all in my mind. Thinking 2 +
great so far. Love the way her voice sounds. Her voice sounds so different in this album for some reason. I don't know if I just haven't listened to Sour in a really long time. This like doesn't sound like Olivia Rodrigo at all. I'm really liking this.
With walls so high I couldn't see it all unraveled. And all the things you did to me.
Like vocal fry or vocal strain, whatever that's called. She sounds so good.
You lied, you
Reminded me of Favorite Crime.
lied, you lied. Guess love is never logical. Sky's pretty, grass is red. You made love what you said. I'm sure that girl is really your friend. Problems are all solved. Argument you held over my head. Brought up the girls you could have instead. Said I was too young, I was too soft. Can't take a joke, can't get you off. Why do I do this? I look so stupid thinking 2 plus 2. Logical, logical. Love is never logical. I know I'm half responsible, and that makes me feel horrible. Logical,
Beautiful.
logical.
Love this.
Logical.
Great.
Love is never logical. Did all God, why didn't I stop it all?
Loved it. That was beautiful. She sounded amazing. I don't really have much to say. This is called Getting Back. I really like songs with punctuation in them. Song titles, sorry. Like Bad Idea Right, question mark, Getting Back, exclamation point. I wonder if this is about the same thing.
Wait, is this the song with the drums?
I met a guy in the summer and I left him in the spring. He argued with me about everything. He had an ego and a temper and a wandering eye. He said he's 6'2" and I'm a dude, nice try. But he was so much fun and he had
Similar vibe.
weird friends. And he would take us out to parties and the night would never end. Another song, another club, another bar, another dance. And when he said something wrong, he just flied me to France. So I wanna get him back. I wanna make him really jealous. Wanna make him feel bad. I write him all these letters and I throw them in the trash. Cause I miss the way he kisses and the way he made me laugh. Yeah, I pour my little heart out, but as I'm hitting send, I picture
The production on this track is great.
all the faces of my disappointed, frustrated, that I am my father's daughter. So maybe I could fix it. I wanna get him back. I wanna make him really jealous. Wanna make him feel bad. He's gone to get him back, but when I make him want to get him back.
This sounds very early 2000s.
With enough popcorn to get him back, but when I want to get him back, just a turn I want to get him back, but when I want to get him back, I wanna get him back. I wanna make him really jealous, wanna make him feel bad. Oh, I wanna sleep with manager. I want him again. I want to get him back.
The production. The production is really good on that one. Similar vibe to like Bad Idea Right. I think it's funny. I think it's fun. Maybe just not for me, but I like the vibe of it, and it does sound early 2000s. Like they really need to put this in a movie if they really want that like early 2000s feel. I keep doing this throughout the whole video, so sorry about that. All right, we're moving on to Love is Embarrassing. Similar vibe.
Told my friends you were the one. After I'd known you like a month, and then you kissed a girl from high school.
My computer keeps doing weird things to the speaker.
Now you don't think I'm everything just was. As I crucify myself, first time with string of and I consoled you while you cried over your ex-girlfriend's new guy. My God, how could I be so stupid?
And I consoled you while you cried over your ex-girlfriend's new guy. My God, how could I be so stupid? That's funny.
Found a new version of me.
She's totally like flipped what Sour, like Sour was so sad and like emotional, and this is like there's some moments of sadness, but like it's mostly just like fun, free teenage angst, which I appreciate that she kind of like went from something so deep and heavy, I guess, in a way, to like this. It's just fun. All right, Love is Embarrassing. That was great. Another like really fun song. I said it before. This album is just very like fun, which I like. Next is called The Grudge. Raise your hand if you've ever held a grudge.
About that Friday in May, one phone call from you and my entire world was changed. Trust that you betrayed, confusion that still lingers. Took everything I loved and crushed it in between your fingers. Not often I try to be tough, but I wanna scream. How could anybody do the things you did so easily? And I say I don't care, I say that I'm fine, but you know I can't let it go. I've tried for so long. It takes strength to forgive, but I don't feel strong.
This feels like something that would go on Sour. Like the vibe is similar.
The arguments that I've won against you in
That
my
sounded like
head,
Driver's License. The dun dun dun.
in the shower, in the car, and in the mute, not knowing my heart. Hurt people, and we both drew blood, but man, those cuts were never equal. And
She's mentioned several times about how she knows she also had like played a part in The Hurting, which I think is interesting. It's very self-reflective. I think it kind of like gives her some like, I don't know, if anybody were to come out and say like, well, you were this way to me, she could be like, I admitted to it, but like you were worse, kind of thing. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I feel like she's really like backing up her story because she's calling herself out too, if that makes sense.
try to be tough, but I wanna scream. How could anybody do the things you did so easily? And I say I don't care, I say that I'm fine, but you know I can't let it
I wonder if this bridge is gonna be crazy.
go. It takes strength to forgive, but I don't feel strong. Do you think I deserve it all? But to watch me fall, you have everything in yourself. Try to be tough, try to be mean, but even after all this, you're still everything to me. And it takes strength to forgive, but
Great. Beautiful song. Very self-reflective. She's very mature, which I admire. She sounded excellent in that song, which she actually has sounded great in every song. I'm not surprised. She sings great, but this sounds crazy. I'm loving this. She's really good at putting a great mixture of fast and upbeat and slow ballad. She can really like, she's really good at her track list, if that makes sense. Okay, Pretty Isn't Pretty. This feels like her unreleased 21st Century Girls are honest. I don't actually know if that's actually a similar vibe at all, but that's what I thought of.
still feel so insecure. And I try to ignore it. Everything I see, it's in the clothes on the wall. It's in the shitty magazine that's
It's kind of just like she's talking about the Kardashians, because she says everybody's keeping it up, which I think is an interesting lyric choice in context to this song's meaning. And like, I could change my body, change my face, try every lipstick in every shade. It does feel a little bit like she's talking about the Kardashians. I don't know. And I bought all the clothes that they told me to buy. Like, I know that they is like implying society, but at the same time I feel like it's also implying that one's like a really relatable song, especially for like teen girls. I feel like this would be a really good song for them to, I don't know. I feel like it's also probably not a song that like people grew up hearing all the time. So the fact that like teens these days get to hear stuff like this growing up must be nice, I imagine. All right, we're moving on to the last track on the album called Teenage Dream. Just by that beginning note, it sounded like a piano song, but we'll see where we go. She started this way, but then switched it up on us.
When am I gonna stop being wise beyond my years and just start being wise? When am I gonna stop being a pretty young thing that guys be great for my age and just start being good?
That reminded me of the meme where it's like, she's good for her age.
The candles, happy birthday to me. Got your whole life ahead of you. You're only 19. And this wide-eyed affection and all good intentions.
Interesting production choice. I really liked it.
But to not be enough. And will everyone have every reason to call my bluff? Of you, you're only 19. But I fear that they already got all the best parts of me. They all say that it gets better. It gets better the more you grow. Yeah, but what if I don't know? They all say that it gets better. It gets better, but what if I don't know? They all say that it gets better. It gets better the more you grow. Yeah, they all say that it gets better. It gets better, but what if I
Interesting. All right, that was Teenage Dream. I really like that she kept that acoustic for the most part until the end. I feel like it was a really good way to end the album on a high note while also being like emotional, and I don't know. I thought it was great. She is so good at putting together a track list. Kept me entertained the entire time. It's the perfect album length, to be honest with you. I used to like not like short albums and like short songs. These songs are longer than the songs on Sour, but like now that I've been starting to react to music, I want a short album occasionally, because I don't know, you kind of just realize like it didn't need that extra verse. It didn't need that extra chorus or whatever. You know, there's always something that like some songs could be better without, and knows pretty well, like she has a pretty good understanding of like when to call it quits on a song, I feel like. Right, everyone, that was my reaction to Guts by Olivia Rodrigo. I really, really, really liked the album. I love that she changed her sound a little bit. It felt like a nice nice next step from Sour, and hopefully like the third album she'll kind of do something a little bit different, because it did kind of feel like a continuation, but it did feel like elevated, which I really liked. I think with Sour, the songs were just so massive that like these songs kind of feel just more fun and carefree, and they have a carefree vibe to them, which I don't know that she's even trying to make like massive smash hit songs, you know, but like they don't feel that way now. I'm sure in a few months or as time goes on, we'll see how well the songs do and whatever, and not that that changes like the music or anything, but the songs don't feel as like big, if that makes sense, which is not a bad thing. I feel like this, as like fun as it is, I feel like it's almost more intimate in a way. Like it just really shows us who she is as a person, because it shows us like, shows that she's multifaceted and that she's more than one thing. Like she's not just the sad girl. She's got all of these different like feelings, and she's very, this album was very like introspective, and I really liked it. All right, everyone, that was great. If you liked my reaction, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Like I mentioned before, go ahead and subscribe down below. I'm not sure what the next album reaction I'm going to do is, if there's anything coming up. I know like Drake and Doja Cat are coming out with an album, which I'm not sure that you guys are interested in seeing a reaction of, but let me know if you are. I'll film one. Other than that, I think that's it for this video. Leave suggestions down below if you want me to react to anything, then I will. All right, everyone, I'll see you guys in the next video. Also, tell me your favorites from the album, and like, let me know if there's anything I missed. It didn't really feel like too deep, or that I like glossed over any hidden meanings or anything like that, but let me know if I missed anything. Let me know what you like. Yeah, let's talk in the comments. See you guys. Thanks for watching.